Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to Resideo's Tech Talk. My name is Kevin Peel with the product management team here at Resideo, and we're going to take you through our Proseries platform of security and life safety today. The theme around Proseries has been around winning customers, keeping them longer, and then driving profits once you've got those customers. Everything we want to do for security dealers out there. Here's a snapshot of the next generation platform. So as you can see in the upper left, we've got control panels, a variety of user interfaces to interact, including Total Connect, which is our mobile app, a motion viewer, which I'll talk about a little bit more later, a variety of modules that help you expand the system and keep it relevant, which I'll go into detail in the next slide. All of your account management in one place with AlarmNet 360, and a expansion of our sensor portfolio now with our new two-way technology called 6. Variety of life safety, burglary, as well as some awareness devices for temperature, flood detection, things like that. Let's take a quick snapshot of the panel. I want to start off by saying, first and foremost, we are a life safety company. We will always be a life safety company. Priority one for us is to protect people from fire, carbon monoxide, and burglary. As you can see on this screen, very simplified user interface, and security is out in the front. You've got the state of the system and the next logical change in state. In the lower left corner, you have your panic buttons. That would be for calling the police, calling the fire department, or even a medical emergency. That will always be our priority one to make sure those things are right. Now let's talk about some of the fun stuff. There's a built-in camera. When someone successfully disarms the system, cleaning service, children coming home from school, heck, you could have a neighbor watching your house while you're away. You'll get a snapshot of who came there, who disarmed the system, so you know things are being taken care of or people are being taken care of. Your kids got home safely from school. Another great feature here is our weather forecast. Very subtle in the upper left corner, you've got that single day forecast. Click on it, it'll take you to an expanded 5-day view, and you can plan your week accordingly. On the bottom, next to the panics, you'll notice the little blue Amazon Alexa logo. This is not Amazon Ready or Alexa Ready. This is Amazon Alexa built in. Everything you would expect to do with an Amazon Alexa device is built right into this control. So if you've already got an ecosystem in your home, you're expanding it with another device by putting in the main control panel. In addition, our secondary touchscreen has the same functionality. So think of it in terms of $80 worth of Amazon Alexa devices if you were to buy a main control panel and a secondary touchscreen. Big, big value for end users. Now let's talk quickly about modularity. Let me state the obvious. We're already in the midst of a 3G and a 4G sunset. That's going on right now. Our dealers are scrambling to get everybody's radios replaced so that those things can keep communicating and protecting people. We built a modular design in this panel to keep all those technologies relevant going forward. It's not if, it's when the next radio sunsets. Very simply, we can send a cartridge out, which you see in the bottom left corner of the panel there. That little cartridge can be installed by a dealer, or it could be sent to the homeowner for them to replace it. That saves dealers money. They don't have trucks rolling out to houses to do radio replacements. They can send it to the end user, saving that anywhere from $75 to $125 worth of cost, tying up an installer who should be on a new install. The same goes for the rest of our modularity design. There's a Wi-Fi Z-Wave module. Those technologies will update too. We can update the technology in the card and keep that panel on the wall longer. In addition, we've got a takeover module. This allows reuse of select one-way burglary devices from a variety of manufacturers, including R5800 technology, all built in one module. Just select the frequency you need, and you've got one module that does all of that. So now let's take a look at our user interfaces. We've got the main control panel, we've got the auxiliary keypad, and we have the Total Connect app. Common theme throughout each of those touch points. That makes it super easy to use, super easy to train on. Voice capability across those as well. You've got the Amazon Alexa, two-way voice capability with central station, and status enunciations for chimes, like saying door open, alarm sounding, things like that. Z-Wave Plus is built right in. That'll control your lights, locks, thermostats, garage doors, a variety of different devices to create an automation system. And all of this that we just talked about is what consumers are expecting. They want performance, they want features, and they want it to be rich. They want to engage with it. Now in our sensor portfolio, we've done a lot of expansion there. So as I said before, we've got burglary, we've got life safety devices, indoor and outdoor sirens, weatherproof for that, as well as the temperature and flood detection devices. All of these devices send their information back to the control. The end user or the homeowner can be aware of the signal strength and battery level of the devices, as well as the central station. Encryption is a must. Anything you're doing wirelessly, you have to have encryption. That's built in all the way down to our smallest sensors. Two other areas I want to focus on here. One Go All Go is a feature that we've put into all of our life safety devices, including our indoor and outdoor siren. One Go All Go basically sends a signal out if a smoke detector it sees a fire. It would send a signal to the panel. The panel then does its job. Call the fire department, get them coming. In addition, it sends a beacon out to all the other life safety devices. Doesn't matter what type they are. Could be carbon monoxide, could be a combo, could be a heat detector, to say make noise. When seconds count and you're trying to make sure people don't get hurt in a life safety situation, this is going to help make a lot of noise in that house so everybody can evacuate and stay safe. So I'd also like to highlight on this slide our new motion viewer. This is actually a motion detector with a camera built in. This device, during an armed state of the system, if it sees any motion activity, will capture 2 still images or a 10-second clip. That data is then sent to the end user to verify whether it's a true burglary event or a false alarm. In addition, that same data can be forwarded onto a central station that participates in video alarm verification. That can be the difference between telling the police to arrive and telling them not to arrive for a false alarm. By the way, this device is fully battery operated. So if the control panel was in a power outage state and had no Wi-Fi, this device and the control panel are still active, sending images and clips back to the central station and the user while it's on backup battery. That's pretty impactful for a homeowner. Now let's talk about some other really cool features and go into depth here. We've got a feature in here called hands-free disarming. This is pretty cool. As you're setting up a user in your system, you can actually pair their cell phone directly into their user code. Now, everybody leaves the home for the day, system goes armed, everyone's out of the house. As soon as an authorized user comes home who has their phone paired in, when they open an exit entry point of the home, the system will automatically turn on the Bluetooth and look for an authorized phone. This eliminates false alarms by people forgetting to disarm the system. It also is a convenience feature when you're coming in with small children, packages, or just everybody's got a busy day going on. Great, great feature to help minimize the interaction that the end user has with the system. They can automatically disarm. So all they have to do is arm the system and leave, and then disarms automatically through their Bluetooth phone. Now let's talk a little more about Alexa. Again, not Alexa ready, Alexa built in. Everything you'd expect. So anything you've done in an existing ecosystem carries right into this device and the secondary touchscreen keypad as well as the main control. Arm the system with your voice, run scenes, all kinds of lighting scenes, whether it's bedtime or movie time and things like that. Ask it questions. How's the traffic? What's the weather going to be for the week? Set timers. All those little convenience features are now built directly into our main control on the touchscreen. Huge, huge closer for homeowners when a deal is trying to close them. Now, everything we've talked about to this point is about helping win more customers, right? This is what we want to do for our dealer network. We want to help them win customers. Modular design we talked about. Only pay for what you need and keep that technology relevant. So when time comes for an upgrade, it's not the whole panel getting ripped off the wall. It's just a module getting switched out. Customize those solutions. Only give them what they need, but they can upgrade later. They don't have to worry about all in right now. If someone's hitting a price point where they say, oh, maybe not, they can always do the upgrades later on. Amazon Alexa voice control and hands-free disarming, pretty easy. Super, super great, convenient features that consumers are expecting nowadays, all built into one app. One Go All Go in life safety, I've probably talked enough about that. Very, very important when you're protecting life, okay? And I think we've done a good job there. Residential and small to medium business, I haven't talked about that up to this point. Everything we just discussed from a technology standpoint can be used in what we call SMB or small to medium business applications as well. It meets those listings. And we will always stay relevant and make sure we're compatible with market-leading smart home technologies. That's anybody participating in the Z-Wave platform of products that are out there. So again, keeping with the theme, once we've won the customers, now we want to ensure that we keep those customers. So again, modular design helps do that. As the technologies change, the radios change, it's not if, it's when. When those technologies start to change, you can simply swap out a module and keep that panel going. Super simple maintenance. The end user knows the status of the system, and the dealer knows proactively what's going on with the system. What's the battery level of the devices? Did something change in the home? My RF signal strength dropped on a transmitter. Anything like that. They can proactively keep an eye on your system. Now people understand what they're paying for. They can also monitor their base for attrition risks. If they suddenly see a drop-off of customers in an area, They could try and dig in and find out, why are people turning their alarm systems off? Do they have a false sense of security? Are people realizing they don't want to pay for it anymore? Whatever the case could possibly be. We also lock the sensors. Our two-way 6 technology allows us to lock the sensors to the panel. So no one's going to swipe in with another control panel and suddenly take over all your sensors, keeping their costs down. So we're protecting dealers on that side as well. So now we've won the customer, we've kept the customer. How do we help them drive profitability? Is there an opportunity to make more money? Over-the-air updates. We want to keep those panels up and running with the latest software at all times, but we don't want to have a dealer send a truck out in the field or a technician. Everything can be updated over the air, all the way down to the smallest transmitter. So if a new feature comes out, we can push it right out to the device. Remote system diagnostics. This can all be done from the back office prior to going out into the field. Think of it as terms of troubleshooting before you leave versus troubleshooting when you get on site. Anytime, anywhere system maintenance. A dealer or an owner of a company could literally be halfway around the world with their cell phone and keep an eye on their business and know what's going on at all times. The end user replaceable batteries, our designs were around trying to make it as simple as changing the batteries in your remote control of your TV. That way, if a dealer does not have a chance to get in the field or doesn't want to go out, they have the option of walking the end user through it. Again, minimize the impact of the dealer, minimize the impact of the end user. They're not waiting for a technician sitting around for a day, and the dealer doesn't have to send a truck out in the field at $75 to $125. Super simple user interfaces. Easy to learn, and it keeps it common whether you're going from the mobile device to any of the touchscreens. This cuts down on the training and the need for retraining customers after they've had the system for a period of time. The peripherals on the system will continue to play across our entire platform. We will expand this platform going forward with other versions of control panels. Everything will be compatible moving forward. One system with hardware and all the software combined in supporting of each other. Again, just to summarize, we're tying this all together now. You've got one platform of products that offers more protection and plenty more opportunity for dealers to expand off of it. For details on our Pro Series of products, please visit our website. I'd like to share a quick video with you right now, and then we'll get to the Q&A section. Thanks for watching.
Life is better when everything's protected. Resideo is trusted in 15 million homes each year, and we believe every family deserves the best. A new kind of security and life safety system that is brought together by experts. Our network of professionals are with you from the start to design the best protection, outside and in, tailored to your needs. Once you decide what you need, the pros get to work, making sure the job's done right and that it works perfectly, all with no stress to you. Pro Series is designed to last with automatic software updates, secure encryption, voice control, and an extensive range of options and services that work together to take care of you. Pro Series places life safety at the center with our innovative and reliable smoke, heat, and CO detectors that trigger alarms in all rooms. So if one goes, all go, helping you get to safety and emergency services get to you. Pro Series can be monitored day and night, which means trained professionals are there to alert you or call for help if you alert them, providing the ultimate protection for you, your loved ones, and your home. Even when you're not at home, our app helps keep you connected so you can control your safety and security from anywhere. And when you get home, the system automatically knows and disarms. From smart home control to overall security, using Pro Series is easy. That's the level of security and life safety that everyone deserves. Whole home protection in the most professional way.